Right, let me just start with, let's first do a bit of recap of the Dax London Open. So this is the London Open actually. Over here, strong push down, hits those levels, and I started waiting for it, and then I wanted to see this breakout, and as it broke out, I think the FOMO entry, or kind of a micro pullback, the first entry, took it over here, quickly got out as it was pulling back, and then it started coming down. I got in again, slightly short of the target point, but I just took my profits here, and then later on it hit target point anyway. So that's first entry, and this is the low bot pullback entry. So pulls back. Now the green candle is a little bit it's a bit impulsive, but there was a trick to it. If you look at I'm going to go to Dax chart in a bit. If you look at this level here, and then there was a box level as well, it comes and hits that, takes a pause, creates an entry. So set a pending order, that green arrow kicks in, hits target point straight away. Really easy peasy. Once you get this done, you're actually done for the day. One more thing that I want to talk about. Emma went short here, one of the members, and then they had the stop loss put up there. Now in this case, box is too big, you need a 25-point stop loss, which means you would need 50 points target point. And on the M1 chart, sometime it would go straight away. For example, if this happened after this entry, it would be very easy to hit the target point. But as you were entering here, and the market had pulled back to this level here, and this level is actually above the green line, right? This is above the green line, and so you could have your pending order here and stop loss somewhere up there. So that would be around 15 points. And as you can see, the problem with that is that you would be stopped out, right? But then you would enter back in there on the another entry over here. That's the correct way of actually taking the setups. But obviously, because she was sticking to her plan, that's the objective of the stage 1 setup 1. Manage it all the way down and a hit target point here. Meanwhile, I was watching all this. I wasn't interested in all of this, and then it broke out here. I misplaced the target point. I think it missed it by 0.2 point, and I still wanted to wait because I was expecting something in the market to go further down, which later happened, and I will show you after this graphic. Break even, that's fine. There was another trade here, I haven't pointed it out. Actually, I didn't take this because I wanted price to first cross this level, and this level actually is the H1 box low. I'll show that on the chart as well. And then so it came down, pushed back up, got in back here, another target point hit. Now this, if you just caught this and you left, it was pretty good, but today was a different day. Let's go to the Dax chart. So you'll see now, let's do the time factor as well. Actually, just go there first. So if I take you to the hourly chart. Oh, hello. Hello, Emma. Hello, MH. Hello, Esther. Hello, Aslan. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Right, so that's the level we were dealing with up to that point, right? Up to that point, let me just change the color of this. And I'm looking at the clock. I have 10 minutes till the open, so I quickly want to do this, and then I want to look at the other stuff. Every Monday I want to do a stock overview. So the portfolio that we're running, the 20K account, I want to look at what the position are doing, if I need to move the stop loss, and we will run the scan, which I've already done. And if there are new positions, we will set those orders. But before that, let's have a look at this. So once this box level was cleared, things changed. And you will see here is that around these levels, when it came here, see the green line? Let me thicken it a bit. Okay, over here, let's have it a nice thick level. So that's the box low. I didn't want to take this. Comes down, breaks above it again, and then goes down another entry. But once that was done, I saw this level here, 1145. On the chart is 1345, and we had a good debate about this on Discord. I said, listen, this is what it's all about. If you want to day trade, whether it's stocks, anything, if you're on the 1 minute chart or the 5 minute chart or any other, if you want to do momentum trading, you want to wait for these kind of breakouts. So you can see this, it's going sideways. So we have two powerful things in our favor. One is that it's broken out of the H1 box, which I showed you. Let's go there again. So that's today in 2 hours, it broke out of it. And once price is out of this box and momentum is there, things are going to happen, right? Let's go back to the M1 chart. And then as soon as this happened, a very, very strong move with high volume. See this? Really high volume. And then when it pulls back, there's low volume. And that's the beauty of it. So high volume breakout, pulls back, low volume. You enter here and your stop loss is up there. Target the low of this box or let it run. 2R, nicely. Again, breaks out. So the breakout again is with high volume. Pulls back. During the pullback, volume is low. If you don't have volume on your charts, not a problem. Just look at the strong breakout and pullback. Nice clean pullback towards the green line. Another pullback. If you took the third pullback, you needed to be clever, experienced traders. So first and second pullback, really nice. But you don't want to take pullback. You don't want to call this as a pullback, just like price is going sideways and you start calling them pullback. These are not pullbacks. Pullbacks after a volatility breakout like this. So even if it happens on a daily chart on a stock, breaks out and then a few candle pullback up to 3, 4 candle, 5 candle max, but it shouldn't pull back all the way back. It's not going to pull back all the way there. About 50%. So that's the green line. Pulls back, fine. Then the gator sleeps. So this is the other type of setup one that we have where the AO doesn't cross the zero line, but we call it, it's subjective. We call it the close to the zero line setup one. Just barely touches it, becomes a setup one. There's a nice 1-2 here. Another trade here. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. If you had let it run on the box, this was a huge winner. And then in between, there were a few pullbacks, but the volatility wasn't there. Like the big candles weren't there, so I didn't take many of them, but I did take some of them. And by this time, it's more than 10R. You're done. So a beautiful, beautiful day on the Dax. Now, there's only 6 minutes to open, so I'm going to go and have a quick look at the stock. Okay, let me have a look at those levels. What's going on? Right, here we go. So we have the main. Okay, that's the account. Let's go full screen now. So the portfolio is here. We have 3 positions going on at the moment. So we have the CBRE. It's going pretty nicely. It's this one here. Now, what I'm thinking is that I think I have missed my half an add-on here. I should have added on Friday, but it opened with a gap, so then I didn't want to add on over there. But I should have just put a pending order, and that would have completed my position. Now I'm in a position to make a decision where I can, move my stop loss to break even. So let me just show you the the charts here, not the charts, rather the portfolio. We just started, right? It's only 1 week into it. So one is that. Then we have GAB. This is doing a PC at the moment. over here, so slightly in a loss, in a drawdown at the moment. But what I've done is that I've narrowed down the stop loss to below this candle or this range over here. So my stop loss is now there. If you click on this dot here, it lets you change it, so it's a minus 37 now. So overall the account is £18 in profit, but it's just early days. So let's go to these stocks. So that's the GAB entry. So we entered here 6.40, and then it gapped below. So really I can have my stop loss below this or stop loss here, but because I have a higher box level here, I broke my stop loss to 620, or is it 622? So that's where the stop loss is now. Okay, I think there's a delay in stream, right? Anyway, so that's what it is on this one. And the other one that we have is CB. Hold on, where's my list? I'll have to manually enter that. So we have 4 minutes. Don't worry, we're not day trading, so no need to rush. So we have GAB, we have CBRE. CBRE, okay, really lovely, nice setup one. I like this setup. So we have the weekly chart, a nice clean market going up. We have 3 lovely, you know, the gator lines are open, and we have this nice lovely pullback, and it has this pin candle there as well, the pin bar, and that's your ABC. So if we just do the quick Elliott wave on this, let's suppose it will be something else. So I can see a huge 1-2 there, right? This can be my huge 1-2, but I can consider this as a 1-2 as well. So for now, what I'll do is that I'll consider this as my 1 and 2. That's my 3, that's my 4. So I'm looking for a 5. And my target for the 5 always would be, I would start my target zone 1 study from the end of wave 2. I can do it from the start of wave 1 as well if I want. So it's in my control. So the target is pretty far away so far. On the actual trade, my target is 70. So I'm looking for 70. If it goes to 70, I probably take my 2R. It's going pretty nicely now. If it reaches that level today, I'll move my stop loss to break even. That's 1R. And once my stop loss is reached at break even, I'll let it hit whichever level it goes to. If it goes really, really strong, probably not even let it hit the target point. So we'll see how it goes. This one, CBRE, is the money maker right now. I like this. It's above these highs, and if it goes above that level, it's going to be even better. So the other one is so this is kind of a long-term position. I've taken a future contract on this. If we change that, this on Slack, I've taken the forward contract March 21. So that's why I have to pay a little bit more spread on it. But I'm actually looking at it from the weekly point of view, like so, right? So I'm hoping that because, you know, that big company, Salesforce has bought Slack, there will be more interest in it. So it's kind of going sideways for now. It can push down, but it can push up. It's done one push up during I think it was the earning or something. If it does another push up, it will go. So this is a longer term position, so no need to worry about this. We'll see. It probably stays sideways for a while, and if it breaks out, then we'll see what it does. Right. So we have the open right now. Let's have a look at this is NASDAQ. So a quick look at the 1 minute chart. See how it's opening. Huge volume. It's going up. Right. Let's look at US 30. Wall Street. Okay. So 1 minute chart. All right. So a very strong breakout. It's going up. I don't need to look at this. Let's have a look at our, okay, so Slack, as I was talking about, has opened higher. That's a good news. So let's have a look at the hourly chart. So Slack has gapped up. That's nice. It has gapped up. Maybe today is the day. So I took this position on Friday. You can see that it has gapped. Well, it's not really a massive gap, but I think if it's gone all the way to 43 as well. So let's see if it continues going up. So our position is here, and now it's gone up. Right. Let's have a look. Cancel this. US 100 is going up very nicely. This is the micro pullback, by the way, Aslan. The 10-second chart, if I go to the 10-second chart, you'll see it's a beautiful, so that's where it opened, and that was the first pullback. Normally I would go long over there. Let's have a quick look at Dax. So Dax had a very strong move down, but at the US Open, it's following the US. Moving on to FTSE 100, that's on the daily chart. Let's have a look at the 5-minute chart. So yeah, this is a beautiful move down, continuing, just like what Dax did. This one was very, very smooth. Let's have a look at it on trading view. So if we find UK 100, right, daily chart. So just like Dax, you see that 1145 move down was really, really strong. Very similar to Dax, the way it moved. Very, very similar. So here we go. I'm going to move to a few of the charts that Z has. Okay, so he thinks there's a setup on DRX. Let's have a look at DRX. Okay. Is it this one? Yes. DRX. What is DRX? DRX? Setup on DRX ... Okay, DRX is the Aussie one, so we don't want that. MFA, okay. I always want to have the weekly chart on and then have a look at the daily chart. Yeah, it is sort of a setup. It's opened gap low. I don't like the weekly chart, so we will discount that one. PGEN. Again, I don't like the weekly chart. Biotech, PGen is going up. Could break over there. Let me add it to the watch list. Okay, CERS. I'm checking all your charts, Z. CERN, CERS. CERS. Right. Health technology, medical specialist. Spiky chart, don't like it. Okay, ANGI. Okay, what is that? Nope, the daily chart is not good. Weekly is good. It's a 3 and a 4. Probably go into 5. I'll add it to watch this. I don't really like it. ORI. What is that? Old Republic. Yeah, again, it's a good setup. Weekly chart is not beautiful. Property. BCS. Barclays, huh? Barclays, I would rather check UK. Okay. Barclays, LSE. Similar. Yeah, banks are banks. Really spiky chart. Right. Let's have a look at our watch list quickly and go through some charts. If you guys have any charts that you want me to look at, let me know. I'll have a look at them. Otherwise, I'll go through my watch list. Let me just quickly go to this chart here. Okay, so I won't be really interested in DAX today. We had a very good day, 15-hour, beautiful trades today. So leave this alone. So what's the positions are saying now? So Slack has reduced its, yeah. So what are they saying now? If I look at the hourly chart, yeah, it has gapped up. So that's a good news. That's a good news. And we'll see if it jumps to 43 at some point. So I'm interested in Moderna, and that's it. I missed it. Yeah. Let me show you the chart on TradingView. So mRNA, I was interested in it. Obviously, we traded it here after the news of the vaccine over here and took it all the way up there. Then when it pulled back a little bit too much, so it wasn't really good. I wanted to go in at 124, but the account wasn't ready around that time. Then I wanted to enter here, but I wasn't really sure about the pullback, and I didn't take the box over here, and I think I should have taken it. Now it's gone. Now I don't want to take it. Let's go to the hot list a bit, by the way. So if you go to the hot list, we will go to the 1 minute and the 5 minute chart. So this is my day trading technique. If I were to day trade this, so that's not a very good chart for me. This one is going down. It's a really nice move pre-market. So to find the hottest charts that are good for day trading, very simple. Go to this button, hot list, in TradingView, select percent gap gainers, and you'll get this list at the top. And then kind of click on the change percent and see which ones are moving nicely and look for setup ones. So today I'm not seeing really pretty moves so far. Looking at those, this one did move quite a lot pre-market, but after the market this one's going down. EXPR, I remember trading this one. But the 5 minute chart is still strongly up. It's a beautiful wave up. Anyway, getting distracted again. Let's go back to my main portfolio, weekly and daily. And I'm going to change to let me just quickly check Ford Motors. All right, so today it's going down. This is, yeah, I will cry about it. That's not a problem. I missed it over here, went up. It's a beautiful setup. And so that was mRNA gone, this gone. Now let's have a quick look at our watch list. So team was on my watch list. It is triggering now, and I might make an entry in this. Let me just quickly make a note so I don't forget. Okay, and the way to make the note is to add it to the list. So team is one that I might have a look at. Okay, not ready, not ready, not ready. Yeah. Nah, can't make an entry. If I make an entry here, it's going to be too late. GOCO. Nah, just get rid of this chart from this list. Okay, this is going down as well, and I don't like the weekly chart. This was pretty nice. This gap is not good. I'm going to remove this from my list. CBPO. Can you guys hear me properly? Comment, please. Let me know if you can hear me. And if you, well, if you didn't hear me, you should have said it anyway so far. Okay, what do we see here? I'm not really seeing much. SBUX. Starbucks. I think it's already gone. Moved quite far up. SPG. This one had a little move up, but it's still within a range. That level has to be broken. So we'll keep it on the list and see how it goes. BLL. Why is it in orange? I can see that it's done a 3 up, and this is probably doing an ABC down. Similar thing to what I'm seeing on BTC. So the BTC analysis is something like so. And that's what I analyzed. I thought this is 3. We're going to have A, B, and C. All right. So what we're seeing now is most probably an A down, B up, and C down. Let me see if I can find. So was it in this one? The idea was hidden for violating rules. Okay. Yeah, they don't want me to show the box. So no more ideas for you guys. So A down, B up, C down. This is actually funny. The first time I got kicked out of a forum was because of a box. So there was this forum that I was part of it, and I started sharing my charts using the box, and they didn't like it. So I got kicked out, and I thought, well, I'll take my box with me and trade somewhere else. And that was the beginning of iTradeAIMS. And now once again it's happening here. Anyway, so this is A down, B up, C down. I'm going to quickly look at this. And yep, spot on, 100% spot on. Now, if you are, like if you watch the other videos, my videos, I always say this. When you have an ABC, the C will most probably go and hit target zone 100. And based on this, when I saw this, I saw A, B, C, and I thought, okay, if this is C, we're going to have a PC pattern. Can you see all this? The PC pattern. There's a poke out, and then 3 days later, you have a new box low. This is a PC pattern, so it's a very, very bullish signal, which means that after the high of this candle, you can be long, and we went long from this level here. And we want to target that. Now I'm wondering if I should take a trade on this on the stock account. I might do it. Let me just think about it for a bit. I probably will go for it. Let's have a look at a pen. This was a great signal, but this was not available to me on IG. Let's have a look at it again. Was it this one? Yeah. You see, they didn't let me open this trade on that platform, unfortunately. Otherwise, my entry was really nice. It would have been here, and we'd be hitting our target point by now. Yeah. Right. Thank you, guys. Oh man, look at this. They should have let me. Such a beautiful signal. But anyway, I'm happy that Sam took it. Sam took this signal on his live account, and he will be even happier now. I don't know, he might be sleeping right now. Let me quote him in my Discord channel. Sam, Airpin is going nicely. And today it kind of gapped up as well. So there we go. Right. Let's go back to the watch list. Okay. Now this one was also a very good setup that I didn't take because the box is big. I wanted a little tighter box. And so I could have taken entry on the weekly candle pullback here, which would have given me a better earlier entry. That would be 72 over here, but it didn't look good on the daily, so did not take it. Now it's going pretty nicely. GoDaddy. GoDaddy, the chart on the weekly is not really good, so not taking it. This one looked pretty good, but it can still set up, so we leave it on the watch list. This one is going down pretty strongly, so probably we'll take it out of the universe. CBRE, obviously, that's our analysis, so we leave it there. This should be marked as blue because that means that these are my trades, right? Let's go back to the watch list. Right, so BX, parabolic move on the weekly chart. The entry was here on this one. Far-fetched limited technology. That's all. These are the ones that have been moving. It's almost similar to the 2001 .com bubble. I don't know if it's a bubble or not, but this is where the entry was. If you look at the weekly chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candle pullback, but nice clean pullback. Not a single candle has broken the high of the previous candle, right? See that? And the first break that it happens, so check my cursor. When it happens here, this is the first break. So the candle highs of the weekly chart and the box highs on the daily chart going down nicely over here. And this is where it changes. So if you didn't go long here or here, then at least this was your long available here. And if you didn't take any of these, right, then this was your call as well. And if you didn't take this as well, then either at the close of this day or just before that, this box was really the one to take. Or if you split your positions, this was your initial position, then this was your add-on, and this was your one more add-on. You could have even added on here, or at least you could have split your position into two, which I would be doing mostly like this, half here, and then at the confirmation, the rest of it here. And then if it goes 2R, take half the position off and let the rest run, and that will be probably exited over here. Or if you still feel good about it, you could have kept your stop loss below this box and see how it goes. Right, so that's that. Now, okay. Righty. So CGAT. I was interested in this, but what put me off was these levels. See these levels? There's one, and there's another one, and this is the third time. And so but it wasn't really ready anyway. So I want my entry. If I take my entry on the box, right, my entry needs to be at least above the red line, which this wasn't the case here. So when the box is there and the box is below the gator, I want to make entry at least above the red line, not the green line. So this was not an entry for me. If I did, then I'd probably be getting out now. So at the end of today, this will become the new box high. So if it starts to go up again, you could probably go long above that level. So we can mark that there. Okay, JMIA. This one is gone now. JMIA. ALK. I'm going to speed up a little bit now. I'm going to go through it quickly. Okay, so New York Times. NYT. Right. I'm holding my head now. Should have marked this as orange. So it moved straight away today, huh? Straight away. Right at the open, goes up, hits the first target. Ideally, entry should have been on the 21st of January. Oh well, next. When it's gone, it's gone. So make sure you set your pending orders on time so you don't miss them. We are already long on this one, so we'll mark this as blue. ACC, not interesting. FUBU. Another one that's going. Nah. It's spike. Don't like that. Okay, next one. Okay, let's make that orange. Orange. I'm gonna look at it. This also looks pretty good. Omega Health Investors. Real estate investment, that is. Doesn't really matter the sector, but is it not really volatile? I'll consider that. Let's orange it. ARMK. Okay. LAZR. Lumina Technology. I might go long on this. Let's orange it. So I'm going to go quickly on this. GIL. Another one that I've been following for a bit. Weekly chart is not good on this. No, I want to do this. Starwood Properties. Another property investment. I don't want to go into properties again. INFU. Weekly chart. BRX. Yeah, that's BRX. That's the one that you were talking about, Z. It's already gone. EMD. ACRE. We are looking at ACRE. Site. This one is gone. There's a pullback. So this would be a setup one on the hourly chart. It's already triggered. Okie dokie. CBD. CGBD, not CBD. CBD, huh? Anyone take CBD here? Has anyone tried CBD? MH, you sound like you're always on CBD. ESRT, okay. Weekly chart is not good. INN, HIX. Press Y or write S. No, yes, if you know what CBD is. Who knows what is CBD? Trinity Biotech. So it's gone up, hit the highs. Okay, come down. UGI. This one is going out of my list. Don't like that one. NYMT, New York Mortgage Trust. Seriously missed this one. I just didn't like the weekly chart. So this was an entry at 382. Okay, no problem. Get rid of it. MFA. Mankind. Okay, that's the one that I want to take, but it's going down today. Okay. PGen. You don't know CBD? Okay. All right, Aslan. Who else? Pest. I know Pest knows. What is CBD? Yeah. All right, my watch list is done. Let me run watch list. So not many coming up now. That's because this is based on, okay, last, where is it? Look away. Let's do S1 bullish. So only 32 matches, huh? That's interesting. 1, 2. So that's it really, and nothing really exciting going on. Let me see if I want to put orders on this. This one is now going down today. It has completed a 345. Okay, let's look at this weekly chart. 345, clear pattern, lovely pattern, but at the end of it. So let's call this as a 1 and 2, which will give us a 3 here and a 4 down and 5 up. Does the 5 now have, well, this is now a new 3. So this could do, at a certain point, a further 5 up. So if we go to the weekly chart now, we can do a quick Elliott wave analysis based on this as well. So this would be my, is this my 1, 2? Most probably yes. 1, and this would become my 3, and I'm suspecting that 4 would come all the way down. It would do an ABC. Then we have a 5 up. So we'll have to wait on this. Let's see. Team. Do I want to go long on this? Team has already gone quite a lot. Talking to myself is not much fun. Do I want to take this? No, I don't. Not today. I should have set my pending order on this. A, B, C. For some reason, I just don't like it. This is strong up as well, but this is second wave. This is a strong probability there's going to be a B trap here, and it's going to do a C down. So not taking this one. This is interesting, but again, there isn't enough pullback. Need around 3-4 candles. So there's a down, B up. This is B trap. This would easily do A, B, C down. So there's going to be a down, B up. So there's going to be a C down here, and then it will set up. Okay, next one. Mega Healthcare. This is something. So let's put an order on this. Let's see if we can find this Omega Healthcare in LAZR. This is dangerous. This can B trap us and smash go down. ACRE, investment. The real estate investment ones are really nice and slow moving ones. So that's the one that I'm looking at. Now let me check if we have volume on this. There's no volume today. I'm going to think about it and set a pending order on this. If I set a pending order on this, then I will update you guys. And so that's that. And let's have a quick look at our position. So Moderna, I wanted to enter midway. That would be breaking my rule. Don't want to do that. Which one is going down today? Okay, so CBRE is retracing a bit. That's why we're net below zero now. And this one is holding its level for now. So I've moved stop loss closer. We'll see. And so that's my three positions. Now let me just close this chart. Close this one. Get rid of this. And bring this one here. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. These are the three positions. CBRE, GAB, WOR, work, slack, and nothing more exciting so far. Let's find out before I go OHI if it's actually available on IG. Omega Healthcare. Okay, it is available. We'll add it to workspace, and see if they let us. Okay, so if I was to go along there, and I don't want to go cash, I'm gonna go forward. Spread goes really high. So that's 20 cent spread on this. So 36.50. So right now price is 3598. So we'll have to give it the high of this is 3640, so we'll have to do 367. Yeah, over there will be our buy order. So if I click on the buy order here and bring my stop loss down there, I think this would be enough. Let me change that to 0.5, 0.6. Yeah, £100 risk, pending order. Let me just place this pending order, and I'm going to put my limit would be double of that, so 350. Right, just move it to 200. That'll do. Let's place this order on this company. So that's an order set. If it breaks out strongly, I'll stay in it. If it gets me in and then starts to come down, I'll get out of it, because this is not really smooth. So that's the order on this one, Omega Healthcare. Right. Right. Oleg. Oh, what do you think about buying Dax on 13560, 13470 area? Fib extension built from the latest 3 points, please. What time frame are you looking at? What time frame are you talking about? That's important for me. I don't really look at price, to be honest. I just look at patterns. So change that to M5. Oleg, So your question is buying DAX on 13560, 13470 area, FE 100 to 112%. One 3560. Time frame, tell me the time frame. Buying DAX. I do not have any buy signal on DAX. The hourly is dropping. Well, it's dropped all morning. It was a lot of fun. 5-minute chart, it's pulling back, ABC. 1-minute chart, that same expansion of the ABC going on. So most probably it's gonna move from, if it's an ABC, it's gonna go to 13750. And then if the down move continues, I seriously doubt it, but if we continue, there's going to be a nice setup on the M5 chart. H4 daily time frame to extension. Okay. If we look at the daily chart overall, my analysis on that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So I'll go, let's say, if I accept this as 1, get out of my way. This is really funny because it doesn't make a lot of sense because it's not really smooth. If I take that as 1 and 2, 1 is really, really big. But let's suppose there's 1 somewhere there. And this becomes my 4, and this would be my 5. I don't really care where is 1 and 2 anyway. I can call this 1, 2. Okay, let's call that. So let's put fib expansion. If I put fib expansion from the start of the 1, that's going to be the peak of 3. And this is going to be my 4. So our target zone 1 would be 147,744 over here, or 14748. Why not? Why don't I just say the exact number? So that's the number. So if that was your analysis and you're thinking, okay, this is 5 and this is your pullback, then if you go to the 4-hour chart, we'll have to look for a setup 1. Let's hide those. Now, there is no setup for me right now. I would want a nice clean move up and a pullback, which is not the case right now. If you look at it, there's a peak up, then there's a cross of 0 line, then the peak up again. So that's like a 3, 4, 5, and then it's followed by really, really strong moves up and down. It's sideways. And so it's really not smooth. It has recovered all from the pandemic fall. So the German market, the top 30 companies have gone up. And now they have retested this level and failed. If I was on a daily chart, I am not bullish on the DAX. Fib extension. I'm afraid I don't do that. I just look at my pattern, which is the 3, 4, 5. So like the way I explained. So for me, there's no setup on the daily chart. I've never traded DAX on the daily or 4-hour anyway. I think it's too volatile, and it's never really smooth. If you look at the daily chart ever, it's never really smooth. Doesn't create that. But if you, because it's really highly volatile, if you go to the 5-minute chart and the 1-minute chart, the way we trade it every day, it you know, it produces some beautiful setups. Like today over here. Right at the London Open, 2 candle pullback, bang. Another 2 candle pullback, bang. Another pullback, kind of iffy, but if you had profit from this and this, why not? Another one. I didn't take this one, I think. And then it goes sideways. You wait for the break. Waiting. Had a little break. And then 11:45, 13:45 on the Pepperstone chart. Once this happens, all you have to do is just wait, because this was really, really strong, as I explained at the start of the stream. This was then out of the H1 box. It was really confirmed that it's going down. So one push down, second push down, third push break even, fourth push, and then after that it was kind of choppy over here. And that's it. I left it alone over here. So that's how I trade it. On the daily, if I were to hide everything, let's say Gator in the box, and if I do, I don't even have the Feb retracement. There we go. It's not even good retracement. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Anything else before we go? So I've set a new order today. That's the most important thing. I have set a new order, which is Omega Healthcare. So that's exciting. CBRE started to go up again. Slack going down again. So that's the portfolio. Soon we'll find something else, you know, a stock that suddenly goes up, hopefully. Anyway, main idea of this stream was to have a recap of the morning session, London session, and that's how I want to do that. Recap the London session, and then have a look at the watch list. I don't want to spend more time on the stocks portfolio. This is a swing trading style. All you need is just look at the watch list, find setup, set a pending order, come back the next day. If it's in, if you need to adjust your stop loss, adjust your stop loss. If you need to adjust your target point, adjust your target point. That's it. 3 things to do. Watch list, set orders, adjust stop loss. That's it. So that's the strategy. Well, I'd like to thank you all for joining in, and I'm going to do another stream on Thursday. So yeah, Monday and Thursday I will do these reviews for the stock. So it's going to be 2 o'clock Thursday, and Tuesday and yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, I'm forgetting now. Anyway, I'll update it. But it's going to be twice a week. We're going to do the stock review to see where the portfolio is, how many trades are running, which ones am I adding. Like today I added one, and where are the new stop losses and stuff. So that's it. Thank you very much. See you later.